So you're thinking of upgrading your home security system and you may be thinking which smart home devices we should go with. Well, luckily for you, today we're going to be doing a review and unboxing of the Eufy 3-in-1 combo of a smart lock, doorbell, and camera all in one. And this is your first time on the channel, welcome. My name is Sean and I love real estate. And on this channel, we go over real estate investing tips, strategies, and current events to help you become an investing boss. Now, we're reviewing this device because my wife and I recently purchased a property that we're gonna be renting out as a midterm rental on Airbnb. And part of that process is having an automated system so that we can check in and check out guests whenever we want to and be able to see them on screen to make sure that nothing weird is going on. And the thing that really intrigued me about this device in particular is that it has everything all in one package. So instead of me having to go install a new smart door lock and a new smart doorbell, this has it all in one place. And there's no wires involved or the need for AA batteries. Everything is all done in one chargeable battery that lasts for several months at a time. And another beauty about this particular device is, let's say everything goes wrong, battery dies, and your guests are left stuck outside, there's still the ability to put in a physical key to open this door lock. So your guests won't be locked out. Okay, so let's get into the unboxing. Okay, so you'll see that the packaging here actually looks very, very nice. And the device itself is pretty big, right? You can see it has the camera on top, the number pads here, and the doorbell on the very bottom. And if you remove the doorbell button, you can see that you actually have access to a keyhole. Another thing I forgot to mention about this device is that besides the keypad and the physical lock, you can also unlock this with your fingerprint. So for those of us who hate going to your house, having to type in the numbers and waiting a couple of seconds for it to go, just go over here, tap your finger, and it'll unlock instantly. Just like any other smart door lock, you also have the back side too, which connects to this side in between the door, and then this side actually just turns and actuates the lock. You have some more devices here. I'm assuming this is the big battery pack. This is some kind of outlet. We'll figure out what this is for later. The manual guide. This is the chime. And I can see now what the plug is for. It's for the chime. See, it just goes like this. So you can plug this chime into your wall, and when you press the button, this thing will go ding dong. So it snaps into place, and then you're able to just plug it in and have it go. Oh, how fancy. There's these little fins here too. But the cool thing is this is also the Wi-Fi bridge, which means that this is the thing that connects your Wi-Fi device to the actual doorbell. So you do actually need this as well. And on the side here is a place for an SD card. This is a micro SD, and that's gonna allow you to review the footage if down the line something happens. You can get the physical card here and be able to have a video on file. Again, you have all your different components for the door. You have your physical keys here and all this stuff. So I won't need this for today because I'm not installing this on my door. We're just gonna check out how it works and how fast it turns on and off. So another cool thing about the battery itself is there's actually a charging port directly on the battery. There is no cable included, so you will need to have your own, but it looks like it uses a USB-C cable to charge this. A lot of cameras have the same USB-C connector. Your Mac has the same one too, so any USB-C connector will work on this one. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge this for a little bit just so that it has some juice before I actually start using this device. And as you can see here, the light is red. Once it's done, this thing should turn blue. All right, let's open these instructions and see what they say. You get some cool stickers here to let people know not to mess with your property. And you also get a nice pamphlet. Now, while your battery is charging, this might be a good time for you to actually install this device onto the door that you're gonna have this on. Now, I'm not gonna do it on this video, but basically what you do is take this front device here, put it on the front side, the outside part of your door, then take this back part, the one with the actual, this device, and you're gonna wanna open this, put this one flat side with nothing on it onto the other side of the door. You're gonna do some screwing like the instruction says. You're gonna feed this little wire on the outside of the door through this hole here. And then from there, you connect it all to this back side of the lock. And that's how everything's connected through this smart device. So again, pretty simple, just follow the instructions. Okay, next up is how do you install the battery? Well, actually what you can do is just put 2 fingers here and slide this thing up. And there, boom, that's where your battery goes. So let's put this in, close this up. And let's attach this connection together here. Basically, this is what it looks like once it's installed. Obviously, when you guys have it, you're gonna have a door in between this. So once you have this all set up, the first thing you wanna do is go to the Apple App Store or go to the Google Play Store if you're on iOS or Android and install the Eufy Security app. Once there, register, add in your password and all that stuff, and then click on Add Device. So add device here, we're going to this one, Smart Door Lock or Smart Lock. This one is the Video Smart Lock, right? And we're gonna add a new home. Okay, so now it's asking us to add either the home base or the bridge and doorbell chime. I guess I have to add the Wi-Fi doorbell chime first. Okay, so basically we have to go to the Wi-Fi chime and scan it. Press the sync buttons for 2 seconds until LED blinks green. So after a few minutes, this firmware finally finished updating. So this Wi-Fi bridge is complete. When device LED is solid blue, tap to start test. Okay, it's good. Let's make sure it's going good. Solid connection, no SD storage. And you know, I can do this later, no problem, skip. Connect the Wi-Fi bridge. Looks like we are done. Let's add a new lock. Let's add our lock. Let's go to the video doorbell, smart lock. Video smart lock. Go here. So here, I am going to click the sync button for a few seconds. Now it wants me to scan my QR code. Let's see.
Connecting to the Wi-Fi network. Please wait.
Cool. So we'll call this one the front door. Calibrate the lock. Cool. And we can see it actuating, right? The lock is turning left and right. Next thing, register my fingerprint. Cool.
Fingerprint setup complete.
All right, so it can see me. Pretty cool. So let's see what we can do with the actual device now that everything's set up. So let's assume that this device is locked, the locked position here. Let's see how fast it can unlock with my fingerprint. That's so fast. It's like, you know, comparing to before, you have to type in the number, push the button, and then wait a few seconds for it to actually turn. Like, yeah, it locks, it unlocks, we just have to tap. So I really like this already. Now, another thing that I had a problem with was with some doorbells, there was like lag, maybe 5 seconds of lag. So someone would push the button, it would go ding dong, and then I'd have to wait 5 seconds to actually see someone's face. And that's not very good, especially if you're trying to talk to someone back and forth, right? So let's see how fast it works. Okay, so it looks like it bing bong twice, and immediately I see movement on the front door. Now let's see how long it takes for it to actually work. So maybe I'll count with my fingers, right? So it go 1, 2, 3. Okay, it looks like there's maybe like 2 seconds of delay here. So let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's about 2 seconds of delay here. So it's pretty good. I feel like it's very responsive, which I really like a lot. The camera quality is amazing, as you can see here. Like, you know, obviously this is on the side right now, but gosh. Yeah, this looks pretty good. You know, when I install it and maybe use it later, I'll probably give like an updated review. But for now, the camera quality is very, very nice. Definitely better than what I have on our other systems. Let's see what happens if I can see like past events. So I can see who has, you know, opened my door. Obviously this is me unlocking and locking my door with my fingerprint. Manage access. So manage access, you can add people. So if I have a new guest, let's call them Tommy. Let them come in between when and when. Okay, so this is how you give them passcodes. So the unique one, 975579. Let's try it. They come up here, go 9579. Oh, and there you go, opens. Okay, very cool. So yeah, I like how it's very responsive. It feels very, very good. Now, I guess a downside to this is I don't think this automatically integrates with like Airbnb and VRBO, so you will have to make like manual codes for all the guests that you have here. I could be wrong, let me know down in the comments if I am. I mean, so far I'm very impressed with this device. I would give it, you know, a 5 out of 5. I highly recommend this device. It is very convenient to use. I probably might even upgrade this for my own personal home in the future. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll have a link for this down in the description below, and let me know how it goes. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.